Alright guys, today I want to talk about a PVE Ark server in South Africa. It's one of the best servers I've played on in South Africa, and it's probably the one I've played on the longest. Now the server is called DinoMite Gaming, and it is a 10 times rate server. That means when you harvest something or you tame something, everything is going to be 10 times as fast. When you're breeding, when you're having your dinosaurs mates, everything will happen 10 times the normal speed. Now, well, to some people, this might be like, well, in a PvE server, that's going to be like super quick progress. You're going to basically reach the end of the game super fast. I'd like to say yes, but I thought the same thing. But until you realize the server's on difficulty 6, now this means that like wild dinosaurs can go up to a maximum level of 180, and tech dinosaurs can be a maximum level of 216. This also means that the bosses are going to be 6 times more difficult than difficulty 1. So yeah, it's going to be a lot harder to kill bosses in this. Like, and by a lot I mean like it's no walk in the park. Like I fought some of these bosses in single player before, and on this server it was a different kind of experience. The whole point of the server is to try take on the bosses and breed and do PvE and get everything ready so that you can experience PvE and like the doing the bosses in Ark in a proper way. Like, it will take some time. Like, you won't just come in here and like 2 days later you've defeated all the bosses. Like, no. It's unless you have like a lot of people helping you and you're working with a lot of people, it's not gonna happen. You have to put in a lot of time to make things happen. Now, one of the best things about the server is it is a cluster. What a cluster means, it means it's connected to a bunch of different maps that you can join from a transmitter, from the obelisks, from, loot drops, supply drops, everything that you can teleport from, Genesis missions you can teleport from, to these other maps. You have Genesis, you have Genesis 2, you have Abberation, Crystal Isles, The Island, Extinction, Valguero, and Ragnarok. Those are the islands or the maps that we have in this cluster. You can search for these servers, or you can use the IP addresses that are shown on screen here, but you can also find them in the description to join via the IP address and play with us. Here's also the Discord that you can join with, which you should actually join because a bunch of people will be chatting here and you'll get all your news information, or if you're doing something wrong, or if there's a new event or anything, any announcements, you can find it here, or like just team up with other people. Like, say some people might be like, yo, we're doing the boss fight, anybody want to join? And you're like, yes, I want to join. That's why I have a skiff, and I'm like, only basically done Alpha Broodmother. Like, I have a skiff. It's like, okay, I've done Genesis boss fight, and I've done Alpha Broodmother. It's a weird mix, but like crazy things happen when you play with other people. Now, you might find in most servers it's like really hard to find like a BP for like saddles or whatever. Let's say you're looking for a Rex saddle or a Therizinosaurus saddle, or just a really good saddle for your dinosaurs for boss fights or for whatever you're trying to use your dinosaurs for. Now, the server has something called TC Rewards, which is a mod where you can basically put this like weird vault frame thing on a wall, and inside there you can get to a reward menu where you can buy a bunch of different things. You can buy like a phoenix, you can get a starter kit with like a full like metal 50 trank darts, so it's like an actual starter kit. When you start the game, you should try get one of these TC reward vaults so that you can get like all these items quick and early so that you can get a nice little boost to your game. But you can also find saddles here that you will unlock with currency that you earn as you play the game. Every week you will earn 100 of this currency, and every hour you play, you will earn 100 of this currency. So once you've played enough, you can unlock a BP for a Rex that has 150 armor, and then obviously you just pump your character full of crafting skill after using a Mind Wipe tonic to make these saddles up into like 250 armor and everything, so that when you do bosses, your dinosaurs are gonna, do really well. They're gonna survive. This is a server where you're going to have to mutate your dinosaurs, so don't think it's going to be an easy breezy kind of like just tame 2 Rexes, breed them, and now you can do every boss. You have to mutate them. So you have to learn how to mutate dinosaurs, and it's really cool. It's something that I had to learn on the server, and I'm really thankful for learning it, and I want to make a tutorial on it actually eventually quite soon. And generally on the server, there's a bunch of events every now and again. I know this weekend, right now, from the date of this video, they're having a fishing event where they're going to be giving BPs to everybody, and they're going to open up a special map called, like, basically a clone of the island, and we're going to all do fishing to try get, like, amazing, like, BPs and, like, some loot stuff from the water and everything. So that's going to be like really cool. And also a lot of people are like not afraid to help you. Like, you can go in here, man, I'm like struggling with this boss fight. There'll be so many people who'll be like, how can they help you? What can they, like, they don't want to like give you stuff to do the fight easier, but they'll give you tips or, like the right things you need. Like, for me, I was trying to do Alpha Broodmother and I failed twice. and I was trying to mutate my dinosaurs, and I was like, but I don't have any S plus mutators, and this kind dude like literally came off and dropped 2 mutators for me, and I was like, that's awesome, dude. I can now breed until you like stat cap your dinosaurs like at like 254 stats in each. So I'm trying to get like T-Rexes at like 254 melee and 254 health right now, and also like I'm doing the same thing with Shadowmanes and Therizosauruses and Megatheriums as well. So there's a ton of stuff to do, and it's also a great place to learn the game without people destroying your base every few seconds like how you would normally have it in a PvP server. So like it's a great experience to at least play through the game, without having to worry like, oh my god, I need to be on in case somebody raids me. You just play at your own pace, almost like a single player experience, but there's other people there who can help you and you can have fun with, and you're not able to cheat. The problem with single player is you just go into creative mode and you just like, "Bleh," and then by that time you're like, well, none of the stuff I got legitimately, it doesn't feel worthwhile anymore, and then you end up giving up and never playing again. You won't have this on this server. So I hope you guys at least check it out if you are South African or if you're interested in playing on a South African server. I really like the server. I've been playing on it a lot. As I said, I will still be playing on it. So if you do join the server, you can meet up with me and we can do some stuff together. Heck, maybe we end up doing some boss fights sometime, or you even end up joining my tribe, which I call solo because right now, like I don't have any people in my tribe. I just play solo. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in a future one. Thank you so much for watching.